Let's look today at Can't Get This Stuff No More, one of the two songs that Van Halen did, sort of reuniting with David Lee Roth on their best of or their greatest of, whatever they called it. An incredible song. It's not easy to play, and it really highlights again what is hopefully really, really well known. That is that beyond the tapping and the lead playing, Eddie Van Halen was one of the greatest rock rhythm guitar players ever. He's absolutely incredible. Okay, so we're in standard tuning, key of a D, sort of a D tonal center. Let's start having a look at the intro. So the intro, as I said, standard tuning, key of a D. It's a D tonality, but we're in drop D. So tune your bottom E string down to a D and you're good to go. First chord is a D sus4. We're going to start off with a harmonic on the low string, and apart from that, everything is on the top 4 strings. So we're going to be playing D, G, A, D there, or 12, 12, 10, 10, okay? Okay, so we're going up in terms of the picking pattern. Okay, just watch the right hand there. That's a similar picking pattern that he uses throughout the whole thing. Then we're going to move the first finger down 2 frets to be hitting a 8th fret, 8th fret. So we've got a D, G, G, C. So we've got that unison there. And at the end of that one, you slide down your 3rd and 4th fingers down to the 10th fret. So now, and this is the big stretch. So you're going to be playing C, F, E, A, or 10, 10, 5, 5. For me, I bring my elbow in a little bit so I can get my hand more like that instead of trying to keep your hand straight. So again, be careful on that. Truly, don't hurt yourself. It's a big stretch. So see how you go. If you're one of those players who can sort of play classical position or something, I think that will help. I've never done that. I can't do it. So yeah, but be careful of that one. It is a big stretch. That's the 3rd chord there, again, 10, 10, 5, 5. And then it comes up to 10, 10, 8, 7, or C, F, G, B. That's the 4th chord. So all up you get. We're going to rake backwards down there on the harmonics. Does that twice. 3rd time round, it hits the bottom D twice and then a harmonic. Okay, but everything else is really in between. He'll bring some palm muting sort of as he brings the distortion in a little bit, but the parts are all the same. Okay, the last time. Okay, it comes in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? Okay, and then it goes into the riff that we only hear once in the song. Let's take a look at that. Okay, this riff, as I said, it only occurs once in the song. It's a great riff. He's palm muting on the bottom D string and then hitting an open D chord here. I'm only playing those top 3 strings, so I try and mute the D string with the top of my 1st finger and try and be accurate with the picking. And then he's going to move up to an E chord shape. So it's the same thing, move it up 2 frets. Bring the sus on, so it's E sus4 with your pinky there. Back down to E, and then he hits, takes your 2nd finger off, that F sharp off, to do a D sus2. So let me do it slowly and we'll have a look at the picking pattern. A5 at the end there. Okay, we'll come back to that in a sec. So as I said, really chunking on that part, palm muting on that bottom D, and then bringing these chords, first hitting it twice and then sliding it up to E. Okay, 2 palm mutes. Okay, so 2 palm mutes and back to the chords there. You come back down, you're only doing 1 palm mute. Again, I do it nice and slowly. Okay, and then 3 hits on the D sus2, all downstrokes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then bring it back on to start it again. Second time though, does 4 hits on the D sus2. Let's have a look at that. Okay, 4 hits there. Third time does 3 hits again, and you're good. And then the last time, as I said, hitting that A5 there. So it's the A5 that you sort of, open A string, E and A, and your pinky's hitting the E and A, the octaves there. It gives you a nice... Then he switches on a double humbucker guitar, well, it sounds like he does anyway, to these two to go into the verse. All right, let me do that one more time, and then we'll have a look at the verse. Let's look at the verse. Verse, as I said, is a bit of a darker sound, so I've gone to these 2 pickups. If you're on something else, you could maybe roll your tone down or change to a different pickup, or just leave it as it is. It makes a small difference. Okay, let's have a look at what he's playing, and then I'll break it down. Okay, so in terms of the tonality, it's a really nice tonality here. You can think of it as sort of D mixolydian flat 6 or mode 5 of the melodic minor. I would bet my house that Eddie Van Halen wasn't thinking of mode 5 of the melodic minor, but still, I mean, when you're breaking down why it sounds so great in terms of the note choices, it's good to understand, I suppose, the theory there. Okay, so the first thing, we're doing an open D, and we're bringing in, most of the riff is on the G and B strings, and at the end he brings in the D string. So to begin with, we have a B flat and D, sliding up to a C and E. Now, you can play it with these 2 fingers or these 2. Either way, when you come up to here, okay, you need to pull off the E on the B string down to the D. So if you were doing it with these 2 fingers, okay, or you can do it with these. So whatever's sort of more comfortable there. It is tricky to sort of really arch your fingers up and practice it. After you do that pull off, you slide up to the 7th fret, and that's the F sharp. So you've got the F sharp with the D flat, gives you that D mixolydian flat 6 sound. Okay, and then he's doing a sort of a palm muter on the first 2. He's doing D, F sharp, and then G, C, or 12, 11, 8, 8. Okay, really, really nice sound. That dissonance between the F sharp and the G sounds fantastic. Okay, let me do that bit again. That part there, we're doing a G sus, so G, C, D, or 5, 5, 3, and then take the sus off. So get down to a 5, 4, 3, or G, B, D, and then we hit the bottom open D string. Second time round there, he's going to come up again, the B on the D, up to B and D up to a C and A, and then he's going to slide it down and hit an A5. Okay, that's sort of that main verse riff. Then he goes into, I suppose, the pre-chorus. Let's look at the pre-chorus. Okay, pre-chorus, let's play it and then have a look. Switching back to the bridge pick up on this one, okay? Okay, so we're starting off 3rd fret on the bottom string. Looks like a G, it's actually an F. And we're going to be hitting G and C. They're going to be keeping that almost as a pedal as we move the bass note up. Okay, so do twice on the F and then quickly on to the G and the C. Move up to a G note there. Switch fingers there, bring your 3rd finger up to the 7th fret. Okay, you're barring your 1st finger on the G and C, so you've got to be careful not to hit any of the other strings there. Okay, you're doing a chromatic run. Okay. That one there, you're doing the 7th fret down to the 5th there. All on the D and G strings. Last time round. Okay, you're going to do the second, and then open. So looks like an F sharp, it's actually an E. Then we've got E, A, and then open, 2 strings. Then we're into verse 2. Okay, then he's into the guitar solo. We won't look at the guitar solo today, we'll just look at the rhythm guitar parts today. At the very end, though, he does do, it's a really strange feel. It sounds along these lines. Okay, those sorts of things. I try and listen to I think it's the cowbell. He's doing sort of a polyrhythm there where the kick and the snare are doing one feel and that cowbell is sort of leading through. In terms of the notes, he's moving up from open string, which is the D, E, F. Okay. In between those two, he's hitting either the open D or the open G. Okay. And then these ones, you're doing all open strings except for the A on the 2nd fret G string. Okay, that's that outro. Really, really strange feel he's got there, but it's a great outro. Great song. Can't get this stuff no more. Good luck with that, and I'll see you next time.